Hi, I'm Scott Orr, and I'm the host of the podcast Other Record Labels. And today I want to talk about defining your audience. And this is part of a series where we talk about how to start a record label. And these are like 31 tips that I've put together actually in all one document that you can download at otherrecordlabels.com/checklist. I'm having a hard time saying that word slash today. That's a very awkward word. I think it's important to define your audience, and this could change. And I've talked to lots of record labels, and this is kind of a part of what they do, is thinking about who their customer is, so that every new signing that you do, every piece of merchandise, every release that you put together, you can go back to this ideal customer, this group of people that you're looking to reach. Maybe it's someone exactly like you, probably is. And you can go back and say, does this fall in line with who this customer is? And so you need to ask yourself, who is this customer? Who are they? What, where do they live? What language do they speak? What are the other trends or cultural things that they like? What other kind of music do they like? What other kind of record labels do they like? It's really important to define who your customer is, and then you can identify that person, give them a name, maybe print off a picture of what they look like, and research that customer to find out the kind of things that they're interested in. The other thing is, what does your community and your niche look like? And so if you are going down a certain genre path, if you are going down a path of a certain type of people that collects a certain type of format, you really need to know what that niche looks like and who's in that community, where they hang out, where they get their music news from, what other labels they like, what other bands they like. And it's really important to define who that community is, or multiple communities. And the final thing is, what elements of music excite them? What parts of music excite them? Are your fans interested in the production side? Are your fans more interested in the lyrics? Are your fans or your ideal customer, are they more interested in the format? I know a couple record labels where the audience skews a little bit older and are actually more motivated by CDs. CDs are a big thing. They don't really care about digital downloads. They'll take them for free, but they're there to buy the CD. So it's really interesting that every audience and every community can have a different way that they consume music. I know that for my label and for the singer-songwriter genre, I found that there's a lot of college-age passive listeners who listen to our music through playlists, through Spotify playlists. That's very common. So that might be you. And so you really need to define who they are, so that I'm not going down this path, and I've done this before, where I'm making cassettes or I'm making 7-inch vinyl, but my audience don't care about 7-inch vinyl. They just care about Spotify playlists. And so you start to pivot more and focus more of your attention on things that your community and your customers really care about. I hope you found that helpful. You can get more of these tips at otherrecordlabels.com/checklist. And thanks for watching.